I'm sorry, I was just getting bowls for the olives. I didn't mean to frighten you.
Too late. Been scared to death all night.
I take it that means you haven't managed to find Gail's bank password yet.
No, and I've not looked. I'm not gonna. I can't do that to her.
I think you're labouring under the misapprehension that you have a choice in this matter. You know the consequences if you let me down.
Even if I agree to it, she might not have it written down.
What, with her memory? I'm surprised she can find her way home at night.
What if I can't find it? Genuinely.
Well, then that would be a very great pity. Especially for you.
Bramleys were on special, so I thought I'd make an apple pie tonight.
You bake?
Yes, me. What's so unusual about that?
Oh, nothing. You're not exactly Mary Berry, though, Book.
Cheeky, I'll let you eat your words tonight.
Probably tastes better than that pie.
Do you know, I'm a good little baker, me. Ask your dad.
Oh, whatever it is, don't drag me into it.
I was baking when we first got married, wasn't I, Kev?
Yeah, we got through it, mind you. Didn't need a fork. Needed a forklift.
I'm gonna make you both eat my apple pie tonight and you'll enjoy it.
Oh, I can't tonight. I'm going for dinner with Jenna.
Sophie, I think you should steer well clear of that one.
Yeah, your mum's right. She's brought nothing but trouble.
You've brought nothing but trouble, more like. Jenna's out of a job because of you. Last thing I'm going to do is take your advice.
Sophie?
No, Mum. Jenna's a mate. I'm not turning my back on her. She needs me. I'll see you later.
Oh, be careful. Be careful! That suitcase is not a battering ram.
Is that you, Mother?
No, it's the Dalai Lama, but their robes are in the wash. Well, don't just stand there with your sausage in your hand. Pay the man. Oh, I say man, the way he's handling my luggage. You'd best take one of these bananas in case he wants a tip.
What are you trying to say?
Well, let me put it this way. If your spare tyre is still in your boot, I'd be amazed.
How much do I owe you?
Yeah, well, I was going to say 18, but as it's call it 20.
Oh, and to think some people still dispute evolution.
What are you doing here?
Well, at this precise moment, I'm causing an obstruction. Come on, chop, chop. Those bags won't move themselves.
Tracy's here.
What the hell's she want?
I have no idea, but I know what she's gonna get.
Right, well, will any locker be okay?
Hayley, has she seriously started it?
It's the first I've heard. Well, like they tell you. Oh, I'm not being funny, but rich teas or hobnobs isn't exactly an executive decision.
Who gave you the job?
The management, they recognise potential.
Well, that's one word. Can you even sew?
No, but she's a dab hand at mailbags.
Oh, well, maybe I should practice on your mouth.
I can't believe we're going to be workmates.
Oh, no, neither can I.
Oh, Mrs. Connor, if Tracy's going to be working here, I think...
No, it's all right, Hayley.
Right, well, I'll just hang up my coat and then I'll be with you.
Well, I think your jacket's fine where it is, actually.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure what's going on here, but there is no job to be had.
Ah, I get it. Perhaps Rob hasn't brought you up to speed? Well, I suppose the organ grinder doesn't always keep his monkeys in the loop. Where is he, by the way?
He's actually with a client, but if you'd like to bring me up to speed, love.
He's taken me on. He reckoned you had the perfect opening for me.
Well, we have. It's called the door.
Make sure you close it on the way out, because I don't want my real staff sitting in the draft.
No, hang on a minute. He told me that...
Rob tells women a lot of things. So, for future reference, he doesn't play for United.
No.
He doesn't drive a Ferrari. And you will never work here.
Boop. You're right.
Shouldn't you be at work?
I'm not in till 12, remember? You should do. Might agree if you get me for one in the lion.
Yeah, sorry, of course.
Yeah, listen, I went into town, yeah? I know it's a little bit early, but I couldn't resist. How cute is that?
Yeah, it's nice.
You all right?
Yeah, it's just seeing that and my hormones, I suppose.
Oh, yeah, what's all this, then? Let's have a look. Oh, typical bloke. It's all about you, innit? Never mind Mummy's months of discomfort and hours giving childbirth. It's all about Daddy's 2 minutes at the start that counts.
Excuse me, I just want to have a word with Lewis.
I'm only joking. That's so cute. Did you get anything else?
All right, I'll do it.
I'm glad to hear it. Not surprised, but glad nonetheless. Now, I'll take Gail out to lunch. You can have the house for yourself.
I hate you for making me do this.
But that's something I'm going to have to live with. And don't disappoint me, Kylie. Not unless you want more cause to hate me.
Now, the button said coffee, but to be honest, it's anyone's guess.
What are they doing? We've been waiting for ages.
I know, but we're early, aren't we? It's not even half past yet.
I know, but I've only got an hour with Ruby. I can't afford to waste a second.
Look, if they're late, they're hardly going to take it off your time, are they? It wouldn't be fair.
Since when has any of this been fair? If it was fair, I'd be sat at home now with Ruby watching Mr. Tumble. Not meeting like some strangers in a random office.
Come on, Ty. She doesn't want to see you unhappy. Ruby needs to see the daddy she knows. The daddy she loves. Don't let Kirsty stop her seeing him.
I'm really sorry. It's been a nightmare this morning. Well, she's been in a temperature and she's been crying non-stop. Yeah, I'm afraid there's no way she can come out today. Well, yeah, I'll have to cancel the appointment with her father. Yeah, it is a shame. Well, I'm sorry you've had a wasted journey. Yeah, thanks, I'm sure she'll be fine. Bye.
He's Froggy. He's Froggy. If there's one thing you do well, it's make a cup of tea. I'll give you that much.
Thank you.
I know it's a cliché, but you cannot get a decent brew overseas for love nor money. And Milton's coffee is no substitute.
I bought you a fresh supply of tea when I came to visit.
Oh, you'd be amazed how fast you can get through 2,000 bags. I may have to sacrifice some of my spoils to take a couple of extra boxes when I go back.
When are you planning on going back?
Do you mind? I've barely taken my coat off. I wish I hadn't now. You're welcome to exactly keep me warm.
Sylvia, what are you doing here?
I'm beginning to ask myself the same question.
Hayley is merely expressing surprise, as am I. I mean, we had no warning.
Warning? I'm your mother, not a tsunami. You needn't worry, because I'm not stopping long. Milton's daughter has come to visit him, so I've decided to give them some space, as she is wont to put it. Right, if you'll excuse me, I am still on Californian time. I'm going for a nap.
Oh, well, at least she seems like her usual self.
Yes.
And your passport's up to date?
Yes. I can't believe it's happening. And so fast.
You've not a moment to lose. This is your time, Gail. Our time.
You're right.
Yeah.
And the sooner we go, the better.
Once you've told your family, of course.
Well, maybe we should just do a flit.
No. It's a tempting notion, but it's a little too selfish, and that's the last thing you are. See, if we tell your family, it'll be the basis to build bridges for the future.
What would I do without you, Lewis?
Well,
you will be there when I do it.
Where else will I be?
I'll feel a sight better when it's over and done with, I know that. Maybe we should tell them tonight. I mean, there's no point hanging about.
No. Let's wait till we finalise everything first.
And how long will that be?
Well, I'm waiting on one or two details, but it won't take long, I hope.
Hello? Gail?
You look quick. Haven't changed your mind, have you?
No. Just take it.
Bethany 2000. How very obvious. I'm sorry you had to compromise yourself for such a banal cipher. In a diary, I suppose. Poor old girl. She'll never die of imagination, will she?
I don't know how you can do this to her. She really cares about you.
I can assure you I have very strong feelings about her. That's why I'm doing this. Now, if you'll excuse me. Thank you. Gail, it's me. Oh, I'm fine. I've spoken to Patrick, and he sorted out some temporary accommodation. So I booked the flights for Sunday. Yeah. All systems go. So if you could call the family together to break the news at 6 o'clock, sharp. Great. Goodbye. Yes, of course. Ti amo.
Bye. Love you lots. Oh, I'm guessing you've not been Miss or PPI. Where's Lewis? Oh, I gathered. Do you know, I still can't believe you've hooked up with him, Gail, of all people. I mean, I hope you know what you're doing. Well, not as much as I do, because come Sunday, there'll be no turning back. What do you mean? Look, nobody knows, so if I tell you, it's got to stay between us. Consider my heart crossed. Me and Lewis are going to Italy. Really? Well, where are you staying? Somewhere in Tuscany. Depends where we buy our apartment. Buy? What, you're moving out there? For good? Or for worse, depending on your point of view. Telling the family tonight. Just hope they understand. Well, good luck with that one. How are you paying for it? Taking out a loan against the house. Oh, Gail, you haven't given him access to... No, it's all safely in my bank account. Not that I've got any cause for concern. Haven't you? This is Lewis Archer we're talking about. You're risking everything for a man who's changed. Who loves me. Look, I know I'm putting all my eggs in one basket. It's not a basket, it's a flipping frying pan. You don't know him like I do. Nobody does. He's 1 in a million. Well, that's a good thing from what I've seen. After everything I've been through, I thought happiness was for other people. What have I got to lose, Sal? I don't want to be left wondering what if. Better than wondering how could I have been so stupid. I'm sorry you feel that way. My mind's made up.
You're going to wear a hole in that floor. I'll only be able to see the top of your head in a minute.
Can you blame us? It's been over half an hour. Knew it was too good to be true.
Stop getting yourself worked up. Kids, they can pick up on your moods.
Mr. Dobbs?
Yeah, that's me.
I'm sorry you've been kept waiting. I'm afraid your daughter hasn't been able to come today.
You what?
She's unwell. Nothing serious, just a temperature. But her mother doesn't feel she was well enough to come out.
No, I bet she didn't. What, and you just believe that? You took it on her say-so?
Well, we had no choice. We've no reason not to believe her.
Look, can we just rearrange it for tomorrow?
We can't set a date until Miss Soames says that Ruby's OK to come out.
Oh, great. That'll be the 12th and never then.
Look, I'm sorry you've had a wasted journey. We'll be in touch.
I knew it. I flaming knew it.
I'm sorry.
Not as sorry as Kirsty's going to be when I see her. She can't keep getting away with this.
No, you listen to me, Tyrone. You do something daft, you'll be playing straight into her hands.
Well, what's it matter? What does any of it matter? I can't see my kid. I'm not going to sit back and take this anymore.
Well, this is an unexpected surprise.
Yeah, well, I can't stay long. I need to get into town before the banks close.
What for?
Well, you can't run away without money. I need some cash, turn it into euros. I'll be back by 5.
Will you pick me up some flight socks on the way?
I assure you, Gail, you won't be in the air for very long.
No, I know it's a short flight, but better to be safe than sorry. And you pass the chemist on the way.
All right. Before I get to the bank, I'm a bit short of ready cash.
Oh, well, here. They're about, a tenner, I think. Here, take 20 and you can get a pair for yourself. Don't want you flaking out on me in Tuscany.
Oh, I promise you, there's no chance of that. Well, thank you. I've told Nick about the family powwow tonight. He's coming, and so's Kylie. What about the others?
David will be here. He's nowhere else to go. And although my mum didn't promise, she'll turn up. She'll be too curious not to.
Well, that's splendid news.
Is it? They'll not give us an easy ride.
Nothing worth doing was ever easy. Look at us.
Well, if you put it that way.
How's the Italiano coming on?
Not very well. Can't concentrate with all this going on.
Well, it's hardly surprising. I'd leave it till after the family conference is over.
I intend to. Hard enough finding the right words in English tonight. Fancy a cuppa?
If you make it a quick one.
You are sure about this, aren't you? You're not having second thoughts.
Me? Absolutely not. Haven't the slightest qualms about any of this.
Nor me.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. Look, I've said I'm sorry. I'll sort it, all right? I'll see you in the pub later.
All right.
What did you say to Tracy?
I just told her we couldn't take her on because we didn't need her, because we didn't.
Well, that's not true. We need another pair of hands in packing for a start. There's no way we'll get that lot out to Dolman's on time.
Yeah, I think Kurt can manage.
That's not something you hear every day, is it?
He'd need superpowers to cope with that workload. And let's face it, if he were an X-Men, he'd be called Logjam.
We'll just pull one of the girls off the machines.
Brilliant, yeah. Then we won't have enough stuff to put in the boxes. Look, we had a problem. I solved it. Why the hell did you have to interfere?
Because this place isn't your flaming harem, and Tracy is trouble on a stick.
I can have a word, love, if you like.
Yeah, between us, right, I'm sure that we could keep her in line. Give her a chance. On my head be it.
Oh, do you know, I think one of her boyfriends said something like that. Were his last words.
She's local, she can start straight away, and she's practically related. It's a no-brainer, as is Kirk. We need her out there.
Oh, he's got a point, and I'm sick of seeing her sponging off my dad and Deirdre. Honest day's work, yes, it would do her good.
I'll also take her on at the bookies then.
What he said on it.
At least interview her. What harm can it do? I mean, I thought that I was meant to be a partner around here, that my voice counted for something.
Oh, all right. All right, I'll give her a hearing. Carla? Look, I haven't decided anything yet. OK, but we do need help. I mean, Kurt needs help, right?
What do you fancy doing?
I'm not forced. I thought maybe we could go for a meal.
Yeah, sounds good.
You all right with that?
I am, yeah.
Jenna, I'll stop worrying. Please, look, if you're comfortable and I'm comfortable, then that's all that matters. Because people around here have got better things to do than point and snigger. Yeah?
I really can't believe I'm setting foot in that house. I just don't know what Gail thinks she's going to achieve.
She obviously thinks she can persuade you to forgive her.
Ah! The gritting Laura's will be out in hell with all that.
Ma'am, thanks for coming. Want a cuppa?
Oh, no, thank you.
Let's come on then, Poirot. We've got us all together, let's hear it.
Oh, Poirot? There's no mystery about what's been going on here. We know who did it, where, and what with.
Ma'am, please.
Oh, look, no, ma'am, please. Just say what you're so desperate to say, then I'll be on my way.
I can't start yet. I need to wait for Lewis.
Oh. No, I'm sorry. You two have messed me about for the last time.
Wait. Oh, dear. Oh. Yeah, it's from Lewis. He's been delayed. He says to start without him.
It might be a good idea, Gail, just to get on with it.
All right. Well, this might come as a bit of a shock.
You what? After the other day, I don't think 10 million volts would top that.
Oh, let her talk, will you?
Lewis has decided to take that job in Italy. And I'm going to go out there with him. To live with him. We go on Sunday.
I just don't understand it. I mean, I were only there a few weeks ago and there were no inkling of it coming.
Milton's daughter desires space.
Space? You've been to Milton's house. Space is the one thing he's not short of. I'm surprised it's all in the same time zone.
As you know, my mother's personality adheres to Parkinson's law. It expands to fill the space available.
Sylvia Godwin?
Oh, no, sorry, she's resting upstairs at the moment.
I'm her son.
Oh, can you make your mark on her, Chief?
Yeah. It's difficult to produce an accurate signature on these things.
Anything'll do, mate. You could sign as Lord Lucan. Nobody'd tell.
Yeah.
Cheers now.
You see,
very much.
they're unsatisfactory from a security standpoint. Pen and paper.
Right. Never mind that. This is from Milton.
Gail, how could you do this to me?
It was the hardest decision of my life, ma'am. Believe me.
So what happens to this place, then?
Secured a loan against it to buy the apartment in Italy.
How much for?
40,000.
I might have known Archie wasn't sticking his hand in his pocket.
He's making repayments out of his wages, actually, until this place is sold.
You mean you're flogging it? What about me, Carly and Max? This is our home.
Oh, what does that matter, David? I mean, she doesn't care about you any more than she cares about me.
That's not true, and you were moving out anyway.
Yeah, when we had somewhere to flaming go.
Mum, you sure about this? It's a massive step. What is it?
It's from Lewis.
Oh.
Tell Gail it's time for her Italian lesson. The DVD's on the second shelf. Enjoy.
Italian for lovers.
I bought it from the pound shop.
Says Palermo.
No, that is Lewis's writing. Yeah, put it out.
No, it might be private.
Hang on, when you say private...
I didn't mean in that way.
Hmm.
Well, hello everyone. There's nothing like an after-hours nightcap. Yeah, and I'm making myself a Bellini. Yeah. It's got a lot in common with what I want to talk about. The Italians are famous for it, and it's best served cold. The colder, the better, in my experience. Now, I'm sure most of you have guessed what I'm referring to, but for Gail's benefit, it's revenge. You see, I'm afraid I've been rather a naughty boy.
Coronation Street continues in half an hour.